Whenever you're ready.
Welcome to the malting hour. I gotta clear my throat. Sorry.
Who are you now?
It's that Christmas tree cake. It's causing flat.
What's the haps on the hops? Got yeast and speeds. This the molten hour where we talk about our drink and tell you what we think every other week. And if we get drunk, well, we might slur our speech. Got the gift of gab, the friends you wish you had. Join us for a drink, join us for a laugh. Time is never wasted, where you getting wasted. The molten hour here, people take your places. People take your places. People take your home.
Welcome to the malting hour. I am one of your hosts, Tony Golick, joined always with
Brandon Winninger.
and to his right,
Matthew Moldenhauer.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Brandon?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm surprisingly good.
Good, man.
Surprisingly
Good. You seem good. You look happy. You look healthy. You look full of life right now.
Yeah, full of something. Shit, whatever. I don't know.
Matthew, you just came back from Germany.
Yeah.
How was that, man?
Deutschland.
That was really fun. Completely exhausted.
Anyway, so this is not a recap about your... No, I'm just joking. Go ahead, please.
They like drinking Helles. A lot of Helles. They have probably 20 different breweries and they all make a Helles.
I mean...
And they all do it well. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, that was, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure I had a couple of Helles when I was out there many moons ago. But like, everywhere you go, it was just like a deliciously clean beer everywhere you go. It's so great.
Brandon, I know you and I have talked about it. We'll get back to you, Matthew. Brandon, I know you and I have talked about Oktoberfest for many moons since we've probably done this podcast. I'm proposing here right now. I feel like this is a realistic goal, especially in these crazy times that we all live in. The next 5 years, or we're going to do 4. It's 2026. By 2030, 2031, we go to Germany.
Oh, easy.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Perfect. I don't know what's happening for me in the next 5 or 4 or 5 years. There's a lot of things in motion right now. Who knows what's going to happen? But I do want to go to Germany with you.
Now I want to pivot and dive into your things in motion. Like, what?
We can talk about that off mic.
What's going on with your life, Tony?
We can talk about that off mic. That's fine. That's fine. I don't fully know, but I have plans and there's ideas and stuff, and there's things happening.
Plans and ideas.
Plans and ideas. That's the name of a beer. Plans, ideas, and stuff.
I swear to God.
Copyright.
Copyright malting hour. Plans, ideas, and stuff. It sounds like a good. What was that? Oddside Binny's collaboration.
Oh, something
like just a bunch of random shit.
Something in atmosphere.
Yeah. And that was fantastic.
Yeah.
What a crazy.
What a mishmash of fucking shit you can put into a beer
that you could taste about 98%.
Yeah, that was.
It was insane. You're done with those, right? I think we had our last one.
So, yeah.
That was such a good beer. Anyways, so a lot of Hells, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of Hells.
A lot of Hells.
A lot of Hells.
Yeah. I mean, they only come in liters, so that was the fun part of a lot of places. You could only order in liters. They did not serve anything smaller than that.
Virginia would had a good time there.
Would be dead.
But she would, yeah. But I would be like, I'm sorry, babe. I'm on my third, and I know you're about to finish your first.
It's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you're gonna stay here. Go to sleep. I'll go to the next place.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty much our. I think I've talked about this before, but like our first introduction into Munich was the Freuling Fest. We walked into that festival just because, purely I wanted to go see where the park where they had like Oktoberfest, not knowing that they have like almost the same experience in the spring. And we walked in there and it was awesome. And like I told you, it was like, the first thing, literally the gate we walked into, like right to our right, was this beer carousel. And so that was literally the first thing that we did was this beer carousel.
So now I understand the text.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like we did that beer carousel. It was like, this is crazy. And then took, my new bride around and we walked around and drank with some 16-year-old Trump supporters and like,
cool.
Wonder
how that's changed.
Yeah. Right. And then like by the time we were done,
now.
she was like My wife was double fisting pretzels.
Hell yeah.
It was like,
Dude, there's nothing hotter than a wife
Yeah.
double fist and pretzels.
yep. Yeah, and but that was awesome. And it's funny because we kept saying like, oh, we're going to go. We should go back and stop at the fest. But like, we just had so much other stuff that we did that like we didn't need to.
Yeah.
We did like a beer and food tour while we were there. And then we went off to the Neuschwanstein Castle.
I'm
whatever.
sorry, say that again.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know the name?
Neuschwanstein Castle.
Yeah, whatever he said.
Du hast?
But it's apparently the castle
It's
that
the Swan Castle.
Yeah, and it's the
One that
castle.
Disney.
Disney
Di-
modeled their castle after. And then like
So,
we
so Disney just rips things off from other people.
Yes.
Got
Yeah.
it.
But yeah, King Ludwig II, also known as the Mad King, because he built 4 castles and was bankrupting Bavaria until theoretically he died for unknown causes, but it was most likely his family.
Can you go down
You said
your
pretzels.
lineage where you said that there's a possibility that you are related to this King Ludwig?
Yeah. My brother knows more about it, but it was the interesting aspect too that the salt trade that came through Salzburg, the oldest known documentation of Munich was an illegal document, essentially one city suing them because the family at that time went and burned the bridge where all the salt could go, so then it had to go through Munich.
Mm-hmm.
And we did this whole beer tour and everything else. My brother was like, oh yeah, that was our family. We're the assholes.
That makes sense.
Why don't we have your brother on this podcast? Come on.
Yeah.
You've got the info.
He's in Copenhagen.
Well, tell him to fly
Till when?
back.
Till when, Matthew?
Forever.
Really?
Whoa.
I don't know.
That's wild.
He might come back for a wine thing in Napa or something on the 15th.
What? Who comes back for wine?
I would.
Oh, God, I'm gassy. I got the burps. I got them.
All right, so do we want to go silly or do we want to go?
Let's go silly first.
All right, because we just had the Kentucky Derby, which Tony can tell us all about.
Yeah, a Renegade won and came from behind. And it was the younger brother of the 2 jockeys who beat his eldest brother and is the first female trainer of a horse to win the Kentucky Derby.
How do you know this?
I watched it yesterday.
Oh.
Let you guys let you know something else that was kind of fun. Randomly, Virginia and I had some mushroom chocolates on Friday and stayed up till 7 o'clock watching Planet Earth and slept until the Kentucky Derby on Saturday.
That does sound fun.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah. So, this is the 3rd year.
I also ordered gyros from Jeff's Red Hots for lunch and dinner that day. It was lunch dinner because we had it by the time the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like, we ordered twice. Because
No,
I
no.
forgot once that we ordered. I ordered
No,
again.
I did the gyro plate and made the mistake of not getting extra tzatziki and an extra pita. So I have leftover gyro meat. Like for $15, Jeff's Red Hots loaded it up, and Virginia just got the sandwich for like $6, and it was
Yeah.
perfect. But I got fries.
Dummy.
I know, I'm an idiot. So what are we doing? Sorry.
So for
Kentucky
the
Common.
3rd year, we've been making a Kentucky Common, which is basically like an amber cream ale. One of my favorite styles, but we do very well with it because no one else makes one of these. And I time it to do alongside the Kentucky Derby, but I have the very first one that we did 3 years ago. And then I have
Remember this.
last year's. And then I have this year's.
Ooh.
So I thought we would compare how it holds up over 3 years.
I mean, it's funny. I remember having this.
Yeah,
couple
I do
years
too.
ago,
I remember each year I've had it.
and it's a little smoky.
You know what's fun? This is
Like,
gonna.
is it supposed to be? Like, I don't know.
No.
Like,
This
I'm,
is gonna
I'm
sound.
getting a little like kind of like a smoky essence
Okay.
of it.
This is the worst descriptor I can give, and I don't mean this as an insult because I already took a sip and it tastes delicious. Growing up, my family was a big fan of canned vegetables. Like we were a canned vegetable family. That's what we had.
Yeah.
Broke, we got canned vegetables.
I'm not broken. I still get canned vegetables all the time.
Smelling this, it kind of reminds me of canned peas.
I don't get that. I don't know.
I got that
Is
one.
that mushroom still hitting you?
Maybe it's a little far off.
I'll be honest. I'm surprised that
It's the sweet.
not
I think
more
it's
oxidized.
it's the sweetness. The sweetness.
Yeah.
The canned peas are super sweet, but the taste on it is like no oxidation.
Yeah, like what you were literally just said. I'm like, I'm surprised. It's not oxidized. It's drinks clean. But I'm like, yeah,
It doesn't taste
Maybe I'm crazy. Like I'm getting like a slight bit of smokiness off of it, and I don't know why.
I wonder if it's just from the toasted grain that was used for it.
Yeah, we always use some fun stuff on this.
It's very good.
Yeah, I mean, I've kept it nice and cold for a while.
3 years.
Oh,
Put it close to your heart.
actually, I think that is last year's, and this is 3 years.
That's what I thought. I was gonna say I don't remember.
bastard.
I don't remember 3 years ago being a tall boy and then going down to the 12.
Yeah, I thought we went tall boy, small tall boy.
That would be stupid.
Yeah, you would think this guy worked for the place. Come on.
Trevor, get your boy in check. Oh no! Did you put this in the dishwasher?
No, why? Metallica, not
No,
Metallicing?
it's Italica now.
Yeah.
It's Nutella.
Nutella.
Oh no!
It was bound to happen.
You know, I spent good money on this cup. That's disappointing to see.
Well, yeah.
But this is kind of like Kentucky Common, one of uniquely American styles. So it's kind of like Anchor Steam with just a little bit more malt character.
Go ahead and slam that.
That's a good like reference point.
Ooh, this looks darker. That is darker.
Oh, that is
much
much
darker.
Oh, let's see how this one held up.
That looks closer to a brown ale.
Yeah.
That smells like canned peas. No. I wanted to reiterate that it's the sweetness.
Nope.
It's the sweetness of the canned peas.
I'd say editors know, but you're the editor.
Yeah, when I go home, I'm just slapping this all together.
No,
Like,
this
damn.
smells like a dirty diaper.
I don't want to insult the beer, but it smells like butt.
It smells like
Baby's butt. Baby's butt covered in shit.
Bigfoot stick.
This is different. It's different.
Ooh, that's not so good.
No, that one is not holding
That's
up
not
as
good.
well.
That's not good. You kept this one cold as well, huh? That's not good.
No, I think
It's
actually.
not bad, but it's not good.
No, I remember the 3-year one. I forget who had it. I forgot if I gave one to my grandmother and her husband.
What an asshole.
But I think I found it in the back of someone's fridge, and I was like, oh, I'm taking this. This will be fun to have a comparison. I thought I was going to do that last year.
Yeah, you should have.
And then...
yeah. If anybody has this...
You shouldn't take 5% beers and age them for 3 years?
Yeah, turns out not so great. Yeah, that's... there is like a... I don't want to take another sip. It's not like it's turned. It's not like it's like, oh, it's sour or like awful.
No, it is
It's
the
just-
oxidized.
yeah.
I'm getting that waxy.
There we go. Not vegetal, but there is something that's like, Brandon's. I think Brandon's gonna pour a fucking. Yes, the cuvee for the end of the night. Perfect. Where whoever loses a trivia question has to drink that. Oh, thank you for sharing that.
What? So this was completely unplanned like experiment. So what is interesting is the stark difference between the 2 and the 3 year.
Yeah.
Like that was if you put those to me side by side, I couldn't have told you that they were the same beer or supposed to be the same beer. So, and I mean that goes to like aging stuff. Like, but the 2 year, fuck, that held up really well. Like, that was a fantastic beer. So now I'm excited to try this year's.
Have you guys had this year's at all yet?
Do you remember us hanging out for Della Days?
That was a long day.
Yeah.
You guys were there?
Yeah, dude. I have a magnet based off of this label now.
Ooh.
Which if anybody else wants, I have two. Because you gave me a can. If you want to give me that can, I'll make a magnet for both of you.
How
do I make magnets? Well, here's the thing. What I do is I buy these magnet
What are
sheets and I slap stickers on them. How do they work?
What is magnet, Daddy?
Daddy, it's Clark
All
here.
right. So I do. Yeah. So this one hits
Oh,
similar
we should have
color to
called
last year.
Son of a...
Yes.
I do like that. Okay.
Doesn't smell like canned peas.
See this? Yeah, this is more attuned to.
I had
the
this.
second year.
The last time we recorded, I think Brandon still has his can right there. I took my can home and I think I drank it the next day, and it's great.
I feel like we should do now. We have to do like a running
Mushrooms.
Well, yeah, that too. But a running of like this beer Every year, just bring the last
the
3
previous
years.
year. Yeah. Make that happen, Matthew.
See where we're at.
I don't think there's any more I can find of these two.
I'd say that's guarantee employment with you in this show if you can keep doing that. We'll keep you around just for that at least.
Oh, you didn't remember the contract we all signed drunk. I own you.
The fuck does that mean?
He owns us.
All right, fair enough. Keep bringing beers.
Yeah.
We'll be your servants.
And he told us he was taking us to Munich. So,
Sweet. Next year.
Yeah, it's in the contract.
Can't wait.
Yeah, you guys can fit in the cargo, right?
On his dime.
Fantastic. I'll buy your
No, you
beers.
said first class.
Yeah.
It's in the contract.
First class cargo.
I'll take
That's
first
not
class.
terrible. Well, you put it like that. That's not terrible. Yeah, no, this beer it's delicious. It's sweet. It's not like super sweet, but it is just very enjoyable. I really enjoy the new label for this.
Well, that was just a one-off.
I know, that's what I mean. Well, but there's also the other label that's
Yes.
out there. I forgot. My bad. Because I saw it actually today at Binny's. As I said that, I was like, wait a minute.
This doesn't exist elsewhere.
That's right. Yeah, I want to, but we're going to use this can picture for the episode picture.
It's a sweet can.
Yeah, it is cool. 106 miles to Chicago. Same beer as the Kentucky.
Yep. Just did a little something fun for Blues Brothers and Jim Belushi.
Yeah, at the House of Blues.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. An amber lager, 5.2%. Old Irving. There's our sponsor for the episode. We got it out of the way. Finally get some Old Irving out of the way first.
Why don't we hang out with Jim Belushi on this episode? Like, hey, Jim, come on.
I mean, if we had some weed, he'd definitely be down.
Well, invite him.
I don't know him. You had a better contact than we did.
And it didn't work either.
Bummer.
But I got beer into their hands, so that was fun.
As long as you get beer into their hands, it's all that matters.
Yeah.
Priorities, man. Priorities.
All right. Well, do you guys want to take deviation to sour, or are we going to the premium side? The dark side.
It's up to you guys. Brandon, did you open up the other beer that you have right now? The Years?
Yeah, I'm drinking the Year's Belgian Wit.
Is there another one for us to try?
There's pills.
Can we try some of one of those? Just because you were.
Yeah,
let's talk about how you got.
Yeah, so I got one of the beer reps from. Oh God, why am I drawing a blank?
Because you drank actual beer.
Yeah. So for years beer, they're done. Oh, Pilot Project. Yeah, sorry. So
for years beers.
Yeah, for years these beers. So
shit.
I saw a thing about
clear as fuck.
Pilot Project and Tony, who used to be a beer rep for Lagunitas, and he was around like when I was at Fishman's. He works for Pilot Project now, and he had posted about this, and I was like, dude, like, where can I grab those? Because I would love to try those and, try to put them on an episode. And he was like, I'll drop some off by you. So he dropped off 3 different ones. There's the Wit, the pills, and then there's also a lager. I think I have some of the lager left too.
We can see.
But so far, these have been.
Have you been drinking these before today?
I think this is my first time having the Wit, but I had the pills and the lager.
Do you have some of the Wit left in your can?
Yeah,
do you mind if I try? I just want to try a little.
No, the Wit is really good.
The pills is very good. It's very clean, very clear. It smells good. Like it's
still
an
NA beer.
Like yeah, and I would say like taste real quick. Taste wise is still kind of like with the NA beer stuff.
Yeah,
to me it's like there's a homebrew flavor to it. Like as far as like an unfermented, but that's really clean and like that's a good drinkable pills.
Yeah, I like the Wit. The Wit.
Ooh, yeah, that's like having a good NA like sour where you're like, the NA sours, it's like, oh, here's this flavor. It's sour. It's hard to tell whether it's a beer or not. The Belgian Wit, that's good. It's got the
like it hits everything that yeast. I want.
There's a sweetness in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, and both are interesting because they're brewed to be 0.5%, which is one of the new ways is finding yeast and different things that basically just brew it to the style, so you're not having to do alcohol removed, but you're also Omega's talked to us for a while, but we haven't done anything with it yet. I don't know much about that, but
But it's a specific yeast strain to get it to 0.5 instead of we're going to brew
like
this and then
basically
remove.
just like stops the fermentation from going further than.
That makes more sense.
What I do, like, I mean, these are good. I love these, but like, I'm, we've talked about this before. We're huge fans of Revolution. I want to try the Anti-Zero.
Oh, yeah.
I looked on their website and it was like, you can only order it for shipping currently. And I'm like, well, is it not available in the shop?
I bet if you go there, you can.
I went to their website and it's not on their like regular website. They just had some shipping.
I saw
thing.
it when I went there to pick up the.
They might have it now, or just they haven't updated their website or whatever. But I'm curious to try it because, like Anti-Hero is a fantastic beer. So like,
it'd be nice to see what the NA version of it is.
Yeah.
And now that we've gone, we've, as far as this show is concerned, we've really ridden the roller coaster. What was this? This show is like what, 6-7 years old now?
Roller coaster.
7 years?
2018. December 2018.
So that's how long?
Longer than my marriage.
Oh, well, it would be 8 years at the end of this year. So we're about 7.5 years.
Yeah, so it's 7.5 years, and we've really been a part of, or at least made ourselves a part of trying like the NA beers as they've kind of evolved.
Yeah,
like there wasn't a lot of NA beers except for like here's O'Doul's, here's Sharps. That's
Heineken Zero.
Yeah.
I was going to say right at the beginning of the pandemic, I remember like Sapporo, Heineken, Guinness Zeros.
And Guinness, the Guinness Zero is not bad.
No, the Guinness Zero is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Other than the one sour from Go Brewing.
I will say Guinness, the Guinness Zero is my favorite for a beer that like closely matches the style.
Heineken Zero is also the same.
Yeah, Heineken too.
I don't love Heineken. But I remember one.
I think that's why I don't put it in my like.
Well, there was one like dry January that I was out and I was drinking Heineken Zeros and I was like, "This is great." I feel like I'm like drinking beer with everybody else.
Yeah.
Just not.
Yeah, I feel like
fun.
a lot of them. Well, I think that's why you start the lagers because I feel like the ones that have been most closely resembling beers, like the Sapporo, tasted like Sapporo.
Yeah.
So that Pilsner's really good from yours right there. That's really tasty.
Yeah.
It's crisp. It's refreshing. There's not like a weird underlying sweetness. There is that little bit of like fresh wort, taste to it, but that has come to be what I've expected from all NA beers. But this one is still approachable.
And I don't hate it.
Like, no,
yeah.
I think you've had the pills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really good. It's delicious.
So Brandon, you might know more about this than I do. It seemed like
everything. Burn. I totally burned Matthew right there. I'm gonna eat this old cake while you talk. Go ahead.
Yeah. Eat your cake. At the beginning of the pandemic, it definitely seemed like big drop in athletic, along with like the big macro guys. Like were the ones doing it all. This past year, I feel like I've really just been hearing about Go Brewing, and then Pipeworks did theirs, Rev did theirs, Years. Is that still kind of how the market is, or has it been more dominated by local guys coming up, or is it still mostly like athletic and the big guys?
No, I feel like I've been hearing less about athletic. Go Brewing is still big because Go Brewing is local, and I feel like more of the local places or places like Years Beer are like getting into the market. So I feel like
holy shit, you weren't joking about canned vegetables. There's a whole case of canned green beans over there.
My wife went to Costco today.
Oh man, those are my favorite.
Yeah.
I love canned vegetables. I know they're high in sodium, but canned vegetables are the
If
best.
you ask him nicely, maybe he'll give you a can.
That's how we get Benjamin to eat his vegetables.
Yeah, that's how I did when I was a kid, and it got me into like eating fresh stuff as I got older.
Yeah, so like I'm
just gonna keep eating my cake.
Very like I don't want to say that I'm attuned to like everything that's NA, but like I'm more conscious of it now, and I kind of like that's why this one like the Years beers caught my eye, and but I feel like there's more local places now that are kind of putting their foot in the market because they're not just dry January, but there's a lot of people that are pulling back from like their everyday drinking, and like I'm one of them, and I'm looking for alternatives to like, hey, if I go out, like if you go out places, you're not always going to find this. Like, I don't think I've ever seen this anywhere, but like I've seen it at the stores now, but like you're not going to find that, in your bars and taverns and stuff like that. But having those options, like when you're at home and like being able to buy something just to be like, all right, I had a rough day. I got fired from my job. I'm going to get wasted off some year's beer, like, you don't want to drink necessarily, but you want something that kind of satiates that overall urge, that need
quenches
that thirst, man. Like, and that's how I am a lot of the times now. Like, it's like, I'd love to have a beer, but I don't want to get wasted.
That's my approach to why I have carbonated water around a lot, because I do love something flavorful and carbonated. It doesn't need to have alcohol in it. It's just that's what I want. I want something carbonated. I don't want soda, but I want something that's like crisp, flavorful, and like kind of quenches my thirst. So like that's why I like having lime and like grapefruit carbonated water has always been a go-to. And if I really want to like spice things up, if I have like fresh lemons or limes, like, I'm gonna squeeze a little bit in there, and it's the best. It hits the spot.
And I mean, like, not to put another notch under Old Irving's belt, but like Chicago has been awesome. Yeah. Excuse me. Like that, like is like it's got the hops. It's got like kind of like the fruity notes. I like drinking that.
Yeah, I do too. I brought it to work.
Maybe that's why I got fired, because I show up on a couple work calls drinking Chicago, and they're like, "Oh, this guy is just boozing away."
Look at it. It says it's sparkling hop water, dicks. No, I brought it to work a couple times when you've given me some, Matthew, and it's kind of funny. Like I walk out of because I'll have it after lunch. It's kind of like, ooh, cool. After lunch, I'm gonna drink this. I've done that with like the hop tea that I bought before, and it's like, yep. I was walking out to the warehouse because I'm the floor manager. And I was cracking a little, you know what time it is, everybody. And people have given me a second look. I'm like, it's hop water.
Yeah, it's water.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
So we were thinking of doing the next flavor, but Trevor was thinking about wanting to do caffeine in it because he doesn't do coffee really anymore.
Okay.
You ever made a caffeine hop water?
Yes.
Yeah. If there's, I'd be down for that because I've cut back significantly on coffee.
Now he only has 12 cups a day.
Now, I used to have a whole bunch. I've gone to the point where I'm like not having coffee at all during the day.
That's terrible.
It's tough. It is tough.
This is why you're a miserable asshole.
No, I've been a miserable asshole my whole life.
No, but it's funny that you said that, because like I've gone from like where like we'd make a pot of coffee and I'm like racing to get everything, and like, but now like I'll fill up a cup, and that's my cup for the day, and like I'll sip on
cup for the day.
Yeah, and like my manager was even like the other day, he was like, "What are you always?" Before he fired me, he was like, "What are you always drinking?" And I'm like, I had like my Cubs cup, and it was iced coffee. I'm like, "Oh, it's iced coffee." He's like, "You drink that every day?" I'm like, "Yeah, when it gets a little warmer, I'll fill a cup with ice. I'll pour hot coffee over it and a little bit of like milk or whatever." And I said, "And I sip on this all day." Like, and he's like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, I can't do, if I do too much caffeine has a weird like adverse effect on me. If I do too much of it,
you get tired, right?
I get tired.
Same here.
So I have to like kind of space it out. So even to the point where like I started to skip the coffee in the morning, and last week Becca went and got a case of Diet Dr. Pepper, and I'm like, in the morning I just crack one of those and I like sip on that throughout the day now. So
Dude,
like,
Diet Dr. Pepper is the best.
Oh yeah.
So I went to my bag because I bring this back and forth from home. So I have the little motorized whisk for coffee or like whatever.
No, we've got one.
And the whole like trend where you like whip coffee inside coffee. So I would buy espresso and do that, and it was great. It was really good. But that was like in my height of like, so much caffeine all the time. Yeah. So every now and then, when I know like I will go like days without coffee, and it's like the middle of the week, and it's like a tough day at work. Like I bring this back and forth from home. Is this little guy here, my Nescafe Gold Espresso. It's instant espresso. Ooh. This is a $12 fucking thing. Okay, it's how many? 3.5 ounces.
I mean, it's gold.
You just need one scoop. But what I'll do is if I'm like really like struggling at work,
you do 3 scoops.
Nope, I'll make a cup of coffee and put one little scoop in there with some cream, and that's it. And then I'm like, it says gold espresso. I'm literally golden for like the rest of the day, but I use it just as something like to have. And sometimes on the weekends, if I wake up, I'm having breakfast. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have this.
I'm going to spice up my life.
I'm going to start my day. Start my day with this. And usually it's like days when it's like a Friday night or a Saturday night where I'm like, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to bed. And then it's like 4:30 in the morning. I'm like, well, I'm awake. I'm going to make breakfast and start my day. And I'll make one of those. And just bury the fucking teaspoon that's in there. So it's harder for me to get. Thanks. That's awesome.
Just keep shaking.
Yeah. Open up, smell it. It smells really good too.
I was just trying to figure out how much caffeine's in it, which it doesn't say.
I mean, one scoop is an espresso.
Do you know how much caffeine you just inhaled with those fumes that were
you're
coming out? You're going to be up all night.
Hell yeah. All right, before we take a break, because I know we're getting real close, let's try something else real quick.
Sure.
Dude, it's up to you. Your dealer's choice. I'm the dealer, but you're there.
I'm going to say go glass.
Yeah, go glass. There we go. That's...
Once you go glass, gonna tap that ass.
Is that the saying?
No, it's not. It's not
a saying.
That's why he should have been left in Munich.
Matthew, what are we drinking?
Boulevard Vanilla Imperial Stout.
Yeah. So this is, I went to Binny's. Let me look this up. Boulevard's Napoleon 6-pack. It's Neapolitan, not Napoleon. Boulevard's Neapolitan 6-pack.
I want to know what your results came back
Jesus Christ. Here it is. I'm going to pull it up right now. Let's see. This is from an actual... Okay. So it's got... This is from a fucking brewery.
Oh, bourbon barrel aged weeded Imperial Stout.
Oh.
13.5%.
Here, I'll go to...
Did you say wheated?
A 6-bottle variety pack that includes 2 bottles of each of the following barrel-aged beers. Vanilla Imperial Stout, 13.5% ABV. That's what we have. There was a chocolate milk stout, which is 12.2, and a strawberry sour. So chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, all type of barrel-aged type beer. I do enjoy Boulevard's beers. Let's see what this... Oh, by the way, this is from 2025.
It is very vanilla.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And I love vanilla. That's all.
That is a lot of vanilla. And when I smelt it first...
You dealt it. That means you dealt it, dude.
The first hit I got was like... It smells... Or it kind of smelled like marshmallow fluff.
Yeah.
Like, if you open a can of fluff and like...
So...
Whoo-wee.
Oh, we're all big guys. We know what a can of fluff smells like.
This is... The weird thing about this is that there's this like rich vanilla up front, and then I hit this super bitter, dark
chocolate
baker's chocolate in the back that there's no in between to kind of balance it out.
Yeah, it's very bitter on the back end.
It's missing that like sweet, smooth transition.
Yep.
You know, the vanilla is great, the bitterness is great, but when you go from one extreme to the other, it kind of is just like, whoa. Ugh. I don't know. Maybe if it warms up, maybe it'll be better. There's a little bit left in there. Maybe we'll let that warm up for the rest of the episode.
We got some gold espresso.
I mean, that's gonna bear it
Put
up
a
even
little
more.
gold espresso on this.
I don't think it'll.
I'll be up all night.
Can you get that? Can you get that?
Yeah, I can get that.
Just a little bit.
You guys want to do a couple lines of the espresso from Call Night? Do it off of the Christmas tree cakes, Little Debbie that you got here.
Now it's a party.
It's Best by January 20th, 2026.
Well, you're not dead yet.
So it's a little stiff.
It says Best By, not You Will Die.
A little stiff, but it's still pretty good. It's the story of my life.
It's a fucking cake with preservatives. You know, just preserves your body even longer.
There's like, I don't know what kind of vanilla they're using, but there's like a berry. It's like goes vanilla, berry, then bitter chocolate.
What's really weird is I want to dislike it, but I keep going back.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's just not great.
But I feel like every time I go back, I've swirled it a couple times, and I go back and take a sip. Like that sweet, like that drop off where it's like to sweet to bitter is kind of melding a little bit.
It's not as harsh in the bitterness now. I realized that right before you said that. The other taste, I'm swirling it around to kind of.
Well, I think as well as it opens up, warms up, that you'll get a little bit more of that as well, which I think is what's happening because it was You brought some very cold beers.
I know.
So good job.
Thank you. I was trying to hope they were going to play in hockey with Benjamin. I hope him get a little closer to room temp. But
No, like,
yeah,
no, see, like when you do this and like,
yeah, you know what? And now
give
it's
it
like
some head.
now it's like
Give it some of that
Give it,
nice,
like,
juicy head.
yeah, give it that nice, deep, thick head. Like you're just giving it to it.
Oh, that's better, man.
It tastes like vanilla and cocoa, and the bitterness is kind of dissipated.
Yeah.
That's actually quite tasty now.
Yeah.
I wonder too if it might have been a little bit higher carb than I was expecting.
Yeah.
That could be too.
I feel like we're shaking off maybe I just did the whole whistle thing from my teeth. Shh. I feel like we're maybe shaking off maybe a little bit of oxidation too.
2025? I hope it's not.
I mean, there shouldn't be a lot. But
It should be, but it's also been not chilled.
Oh.
Maybe it was chilled and then not chilled because it was sitting in their premium.
we don't know
bottles.
how Binny's handles their cans and
Their bottles. Like it did get a lot better the more sips I've taken. Like this is now like kind of enjoyable.
If I would have had that first, I would have been like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think knocking out a lot of the CO2, I think I enjoy it more now that it's closer to being still. But yeah, actually just seeing the bubbles.
Sorry, I meant to say yes. Knocking out the CO2, not oxidation.
That's what. Brandon and I were looking at you like, what the fuck are you talking?
Bro, it's not that old.
Let him go, man. Let him go.
Let Tony ride. Let him go. He had mushrooms on Friday. He's still on that magical mystery tour.
But yeah, if you look at the
that's the same
bubbles,
thing that happened.
Mystery tour.
I think it might have just been a high carb level.
I love Cheap Trick.
No, it's the Beatles. The magical mystery tour is coming to take you away.
No, I know.
Did Cheap Trick cover it?
I think they did.
I'd like to hear that.
I did.
Chicago natives?
No, I saw them in concert in Kansas City, like when Becca and I first started dating. And I think,
So you went to Kansas City to see a Chicago band?
No, I went to Kansas City to go visit her family, and they were like, "Hey, Cheap Trick's playing. You want to go?" I'm like, "Fuck, I'm not gonna say no to Cheap Trick." Like,
No, it's strawberry.
Oh, wait. All right. Sorry. Keep talking.
is that the only one you brought?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can bring you more.
Don't tell my wife.
Find something else with strawberry to mix with it.
I was going to pour a little bit more.
Actually, that would be.
And then you can bring it to her.
No, I would do that. I think that would be good.
And then bring some more. More.
She doesn't know it's here. It doesn't matter.
I'm going to tell her as soon as we leave. I'm actually going to go upstairs and be like, by the way, there was a strawberry cushy.
You can get.
I think you got to go easy on it, though. Like, that's too much.
I don't know. That might be just
it.
live on the edge, man.
So we just packaged our.
Oh, it's
Cushy
an
Berry.
old Irving ad.
Yeah, welcome to the malting hour.
Where's our check, Jeff?
Hey,
Can I?
dude, little splash.
Can
little
I?
splash.
Can I try some?
Little splash.
No.
No,
Give me
give him both if he needs them. Little splash. Depending on how much you got left. Literally, it's just
I'm out.
yeah. Use the rest of that.
Oh, look at you.
No, you put too much.
No.
I put less, and I think it needs a little bit
You don't
less.
know. You don't
All right.
know.
So the Cushy Berry, which is our raspberry strawberry.
You
fruit
put too much.
sour.
You put way too much. It overtook everything.
All right, yeah, yours is nice.
See? You just need a little splash because the cushy is
that's
so good. The cushy's
Whatever I did is a
strawberry cushy is very good. No, mine is the best, Brandon.
No, it's not.
And with that, we're going to take a break.
No, we're not.
No, I think we should. He's not actually. Matthew's not wrong about this.
Oh, come on.
What, the Cubs lose?
No, just a friend texting pictures of one of our other friends that had passed away. Like a bunch of pictures of him. I'm like, why are you doing that now, man?
What are that now?
Come on.
Is it who I think it is?
John Mott.
Yeah. You didn't have to say his name, but R.I.P.
Hey,
John
no.
Mott.
Hey, I will say John's name every time I can. Like,
Absolutely. John Mott, the GOAT.
cheers to him.
That guy's a great guy. Oh, love
Matthew
that
did not get a chance to meet him. But.
No, hilarious though. I still have funny ass pictures of him on the ground. Met him one time, and that guy stole my heart. Funniest guy ever.
Oh.
It was great. Very sweet.
Okay.
And with that, now we will take a break. And that cushy strawberry into there was quite nice. It kind of made it Neapolitan.
Now I want to try it.
Or as I said,
Just by
Napoleon.
set it on the table. Like it ought to make me smile. Brown bottle, dusty collar, been asleep for quite a while. 2 years in the cellar, 5% and fancy talk. But I know that kind of trouble by the smell when you uncork. You said go on, taste it, like that made it sound so sweet. But I've seen enough heartbreak to leave it sitting by the seat. I'm passing on that beer, that 2-year beer. I'm keeping my name clear, that 2-year beer. You can call it aged rare, I call it stale down there. I'm passing on that beer, that 2-year beer. I like a cold one Friday with a little frost on top, not a bottle with a history and a cap that can't get off. You can brag about the weight and say it sat there through the rain, but a drink that's learned to linger ain't the kind I need today. You tipped it in the lamplight, said it's smooth as summertime, but I'm too old for gambling on what 2 long years can hide. I'm passing on that beer, that 2-year beer. I'm keeping my name clear, that 2-year beer. You can call it aged and rare, I call it stale down there. I'm passing on that beer, that 2-year beer. So pour yourself a winner if your heart is set on change. I'll take ice in a glass and a porch swing after rain. Let the others chase the story, I'll just wave it on by. Some bottles need a second chance, this one needs goodbye. I'm passing on that beer, that 2-year beer. I'm keeping my name clear, that 2-year beer. You can call it aged and rare, I call it stale down there. I'm passing on that beer, that 2-year beer.
And we're back.
Welcome back, everybody. Matthew tried sneaking it in there, but we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're just sitting here hanging out, catching up. It's been a while since we've done a full episode, and Matthew is reaching for the next beer. Matthew, what is it?
I'm excited by this one. This one's Art History's extra special bitter ale.
I grabbed that specifically for you.
Aw.
Thinking about you.
Because you're a bitter person.
You are. It's true.
Extra special bitter.
You're an extra special bitter
You're so
person.
bitter.
Well, I'll pour it into your Natalica.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah, that is a nice looking pub ale. I didn't say this, 5.8%. A little bit higher than I would have thought. Brewer's notes, this deep mahogany pub style ale is brewed with Maris Otter and crystal malts. Perfect. That's exactly what you want. Admiral Fugel and Golding's hops.
Wait. What was that? Admiral?
Admiral.
You name Amarillo?
No.
Admiral. Admiral? Oh, Admiral. Just the way you said it. It sounded like you're trying to say Amarillo.
Well, now, thank you for interjecting.
Now that I finished that cake, let me get back into these Takis while you're talking.
Finishes soft on the palate with flavors of caramel, toffee, and orange marmalade.
By the way, it was my first time ever having Takis.
Really?
No.
You've never had Takis before?
No. Those are really good.
Yeah, they are.
I thought you were from Chicago.
I am. I'm also not a junior high kid.
I've had Takis forever.
So have junior high kids.
Takis are so good. That's why, like, so Benjamin gets these, we buy these, like, Lunchables for him to take to school, but they're not allowed to take, like, snacks. So we have to pull the Takis out.
Put them in there.
Well, but he doesn't like the Takis either.
What?
So, like, fill it with, like, replace it with Cheez-Its or, you know, like, Goldfish or whatever.
I like his style.
But then, like, yeah, like, we've got all these Takis. I did see a really cool recipe for a Takis beef jerky that I might be doing because... Did you just dump that?
Yeah. You just... yeah, I was going to say I have thoughts.
Well, I want to, because we did have the big barrel aged.
No.
We had the barrel aged beer, so I'm wondering. It was not what I was expecting.
Nope. Same here. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know. Got the same aroma? That's a little better.
It's a little better, but yeah, it's there's some like extra sweetness going on, and
It's very sweet.
There's something that's fruity about it that does not make sense for an ESB.
oh, it did say orange marmalade.
Yeah, well, take that shit out of it.
Yeah, that was not what I was expecting.
For any Brandon, have you tried it yet?
I did. And it's all right. I like dump worthy. I don't know, but it was just kind of ironic that both of you guys at the same time were just like, man.
Well, I took my sip and I was like, is it because of the Taki? And then I saw Matthew do it and then pour some more, and I was like, no, I don't need more. I'll have a sip of yours. This is not what I think of when I think of an ESB. There is something. The orange marmalade, which I was very much focused on the Takis I was about to eat, I missed. And I don't think of orange marmalade when it comes to.
And I'm not so like I'm a couple sips in, and I'm not even getting any. I'm like a slight orange hue.
There's something fruity, candied fruit in there that I don't like.
I feel like it's overpowering everything and just like washing away like what would be a good ESB. Like it's just like no.
Yeah, I don't care for this.
Yeah, very weird.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because of age or something else, but
I was trying to see if there was a stamp on the bottom of the can. There's not. There's just a sticker, so I'm going to have to go with that. This could have been a beer that has been out for a while and just kind of sat on the shelves at Binny, so I'm not going to actually rate it. I mean, we haven't rated anything tonight, but I'm not rating. I'm not going to knock this one based on what they said they were going to have.
Yeah.
Maybe that having this fresh, that little bit of orange marmalade would be nice. I could see that being nice in an ESB. For an ESB being, it's an ESB should be easy drinking. There's a little bitterness to it. It's a little light, little roasty, and just easy to drink. It's also 5.8%. Is that correct?
Yeah.
It's pretty high for an ESB.
Yeah, a little bit high, but I was like, they had all the correct malts, all the correct hops. So.
I have to think that this is something that's been sitting around for a little bit, and that's the risk you run by grabbing random beers. This is from their premium, Binny's premium 4-pack build, which was like $15.
Yeah, but that's. I will say, even what you were saying though is you were talking.
I want the other one. I know the other one. I know the other one's. I know the other one's insane. Right. I'm sorry, but I do. I do want to save to have this one. I'm excited about trying. I also don't want to drink it alone because I will go drink this by myself tonight.
But I was actually surprised by what you were saying was like the premium. And you're like, oh, there's a lot of Old Irving beers in there. I was like, uh-oh.
Well, yeah.
And then you told me that like most of the Old Irving beers were just like April code. And I was like, oh, so they're all fresh beers. So.
A lot of them are very, there we go. A lot of them are, like, the oldest one I think was Double Sentinel. Or Cinnamon Prost.
Yeah.
The Cinnamon Prost holds up. The Double Sentinel, I also feel like, being a double IPA is going to do fine as well. But then there was things you guys had just released. I think maybe Pitmaster was the oldest one there.
Oh.
Yeah, which is not that old either.
So your beers, the Old Irving beers tend to hold up. And yeah. The other one, there was something else I was going to grab. Oh, I was going to grab the Maplewood. They have their Juice Box mix pack, which has 4, like Son of Juice. I think Juice Pants isn't there, but it's Son of Juice, some other type of juice, another type of juice, and then a lager. They have all these other juices, but I've wanted to try it for so long. It's $20 for a 12-pack. I'm gonna go back and get it. What I didn't bring tonight, by the way, was Hop Stupid. It was not. It was. I got it warm. It wasn't gonna be chilled in time. I was able to chill these. I figured the 4-pack would be better, but
Yeah.
hopefully I save a Hop Stupid for the next time because it's been a while since Lagunitas put out Hop Stupid. I'll probably have one of those before I call it a night tonight.
I do like Hop Stupid. So
What are we drinking right now?
we are now drinking the Pipeworks Easter Bunny versus Unicorn. This is their hoppy wheat wine style ale,
This is insane.
10.6%. And the label art is by BJ Olson
BJ,
with an angry bunny
still making
throwing,
artwork.
Straight out of Oregon.
Yeah.
throwing an egg at the unicorn who's sad.
This was one of my favorite when these came in bombers. When they first did this, I was camping with friends up in Wisconsin, Yellowstone, Wisconsin, and there's a very cool beach park there. That the beach is at the bottom, and you go up into the hills, and there's like very cool campsites, and it was very cool. I did not pass the Amish while I was driving the horse and buggy
In
and
Wisconsin?
everything. Yeah.
There's not.
Yeah,
Is
very
there
cool.
Amish in Wisconsin?
But I remember,
you would know.
I remember showing up there the Saturday. Everyone got there Friday. We got there Saturday, and I brought this beer, and we're out there like on the beach. It's like May or whatever. It's still like not too warm, not too cool. And we cracked this open, and me and Mike just devoured this beer, loving it as much as we could. And then he drove us around with his the Jeep top off. Probably shouldn't have been doing that. There's some pictures. That's very funny, very fun. But this still holds up to what I remember. In fact, it tastes a little tamer. It almost comes off the first sip I had. I was like, wow, doesn't feel like there's a lot going on. And the second sip, I was like, nope, that's a wheat wine. But the first sip was very like cool, calm, and collective. This is a very tasty beer.
It's a lot lighter than I was expecting. I've never had this one from them before.
I don't think I have either, actually.
I quite enjoy this.
So it's one that I don't think they do all the time, and I always look for it because I remember it being one of my favorite Verse Unicorn beers.
Yeah.
Because I think the first year that they did it, I was like, oh, cool, they're doing a different variation, and they're doing Easter Bunny versus Unicorn. Like, oh, a wheat wine. It's the first time I ever had a wheat wine. It still holds up as a very tasty beer. I think it's an easy drinking beer that doesn't have a lot of that like, it's that in the back flavor of like when something's highly alcohol, like the back of your mouth.
It doesn't have the alcohol burn.
Not the burn, but like I
Words.
I need an adult. Anyways, it's pretty smooth. It's pretty fucking smooth. What's the ABV on this?
10.7.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's a good beer. It's a fun beer to drink on Easter when Jesus is risen, if you believe in that shit. And then you're with your family. You're having ham.
Yeah, my family always does ham.
Man, we're a ham family too. Brandon, you a ham family? You're a lamb family.
Yeah, we're a lamb cake family.
we've
But
seen
we're
your
also, I think sometimes we do ham, but my sister like coordinates now. So it's usually Italian beefs and
Oh, yeah.
All right, well,
no, something else. But
He's
yeah,
got
that's
a
what we
good
did this year.
family.
It was like Italian beefs, and I think they had fried chicken too. It was like-
Shit. Was it a graduation party?
yeah, it seemed like it.
that's a fun Easter.
Yeah.
And we do ham with horseradish.
I'm sorry, with what?
Horseradish.
You said it differently. So you said horseradish.
Yeah, like your horse.
There's no W.
Horseradish.
Jockey.
Think about horseradish, horseradish, or a horse's radish on anything.
Horseradish sauce.
Or horse shit with that comment. Ham and horseradish. I can see how that works. I've never done it.
That was my mom.
I enjoy both.
My mom loves horseradish, especially fresh ground.
Did you make any horseradish chips?
Yeah, she has.
What?
So when do we get those?
Go up to Wisconsin.
You son of a bitch.
You were just there. You just did a beer fest where you could have bought her chips.
Dude, you never told me the name of her chips.
Wisconsin Delectables.
Now I know.
I knew that.
There's
I
multiple
didn't know that.
episodes that you can go back and listen to.
I will go back and I will check. And I'm pretty sure you did.
I am 100% sure I
At
have.
least twice.
Mm-hmm.
I remember a lot from these episodes. I would have known that.
We've quizzed him on this before. Not quizzed him, but like
I don't remember that episode. By the way, if you ever get a Italian sausage from the Mars Cheese Castle, it's top fucking notch.
They do
like from
You know, no, not from the actual butcher area, but you know, like when you come out of the cheese area, there's like that small little cooler where you can get like the root beer brats.
yeah.
I saw the Italian sausage this time, and I was like, sure, I'll give it a try. We did Italian sausage. I did a homemade red sauce, but I added sauteed bell peppers and onions to it,
Ooh,
and we just had that with some pasta.
nice.
That Italian sausage is really, really good.
Nice.
And also the root beer brats, if nobody's ever gotten them before, get them. It's awesome.
No, I think you got those last time you were up there, and I think you brought some back.
We came here and hung out, and we
Yeah,
had,
those were good.
yeah, the root beer brats are awesome. Once I get back from North Carolina, I was thinking about it, I was like, man, there's two things I want to do: brew beer and make sausage. But I also have
I got free time.
Perfect. I'll call upon you for your service. My mom for Christmas.
Maybe I'll go to North Carolina with you.
Hey, you want to join us? You're more than welcome. We just upgraded the seats. More leg space and biz, baby. Hey, we got an extra bed for you if you want to come join us. We got a pool and everything. Although it looks like it's going to be in the 70s and raining, it's fine. I'm just going to be cooking and drinking. Two things I want to do this summer is make sausage and brew beer, but also for Christmas, my mom got me this butcher box of steaks. Some of the steaks I have left are the sirloin steaks. So the sirloin steaks, I was like, oh, I saw a recipe where like you can slow cook them. Slow cook them. They become tender. It's kind of like, so I did it. Fuck that. That shit was like very dry. And luckily, at the last second, after I had like pulled them out of the slow cooker, I decided to take the au jus, add a little, like make a roux and make a gravy and with onions and everything. And it was fantastic. And that saved it. My thought was I'm going to defrost these other two sirloin steaks, ground them with short rib and maybe some other type of beef so that there's the fat and make burgers out of those. And maybe we'll finally do a fucking grilling and drinking.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So you guys are the ones I thought about for making those burgers. So a little sirloin, a little short rib, whatever.
That sounds delicious.
But look at that. We went through an entire episode here. We had a bunch of random beers, some hits, some misses, but that's how it goes. Matthew?
Tony?
Brandon, I love you, man.
Love you too, man.
Matthew, welcome back. We'll see everybody next time.
Bye.
Matthew flew to Germany, came home with a grin, said, give me that Hell's Boys, pour me one again. He loved the foam, the golden glow, the barley in the glass. Now every time he grabs a mic, that Munich trip comes back. Mountain hour, different dudes, same fight. Mountain hour, best friends every night. 1, 2, 1 table, same old honest sound. Mountain hour, we keep it hometown bound. Tony ate that mushroom chocolate, still love craft beer cold. He laughed at the whole wide world, then he wanted one more pour. Said, give me hops and a little time, let the river run through. Even on that sideways ride, he knew what good beer do. Mountain hour, different dudes, same fight. Mountain hour, best friends every night. 1, 2, 1 table, same old honest sound. Mountain hour, we keep it hometown bound. Brandon lost his job last Friday, took it square in the chest. But he stood up straight next Monday, said I'll find one better yet. He's a badass with a steady hand, a dad, a man, a friend. Best husband in the county, and he'll come out on top again. Mountain Air, different dude, same fight. Mountain Air, best friends every night. One tune, one table, same old honest sound. Mountain Air, we keep it